for a long time, I've been in this field maybe 25 years or so, and in the beginning, right, nothing changed that much in my perspective. It's you got bigger and faster servers and more data, but you did the same basic things with it, right? And in the last 10 years, it's just accelerated, right? The rate of change. And so, what do you think have been the most dramatic changes in technology, as it relates to data?
Undoubtedly, for me, is the cloud. Is the putting this huge amount of processing power in the hands of virtually everyone at the one click distance. I think that's revolutionary, and probably we couldn't be leveraging data in the way we are doing it across the world if it weren't for the cloud services we like almost every company in the world use nowadays. So if I would have to choose one, I'd say that cloud computing has been a complete revolution for the market.
Has your use of the cloud evolved? Did it start as kind of infrastructure? Now you spin it up, quickly for projects and then spin it back down, or is it, have you evolved in your taking advantage of the cloud ways that maybe 5 years ago you weren't?
Everything we do now in my team is cloud first. So we just use our laptops as clients to connect to the cloud, and that helped us to keep on operating from home when the pandemic came. And it helped us process like billions of raw data that we have from the transactions in the supermarkets and in the different companies we have, especially in the retail sector. And that's something that we just couldn't do if it weren't for the cloud. So I guess the cloud is one of the main revolutions, and the other one I would say that it's the change from the old BI to the big data, being able to not depend on vertically scaling the capability and have, as you said, bigger and bigger servers, and have to move everything that was running on a server to another server that was always a pain for companies.
Right.
And instead being able to horizontally scale the processing capabilities. I think that's the second biggest change in regarding data and analytics.
Yeah. So do you think that makes governance more of a challenge as people build out data lakes and a data pipeline project could really be a matter of weeks, where if you're in a data warehouse world, it was months. What do you think?
Yeah, it's it makes it harder, because having control of anyone, literally anyone in the organization can just put their credit card in Google Cloud or AWS and start building something, and you don't really know what's going on.
Right.
And governing that is almost impossible. But probably the best way to prevent that is giving them very capabilities. So, for example, if you go and do that, first of all, you have to put your own credit card. You have to build your own data pipelines, and that's not going to be very sustainable. So it's a lot of processes and reprocesses. Yeah. So if I come first and I give you this data management platform that will enable you to use your data and help other people across the organization access data in a more organized way, then probably people always do what is easier for them. So I think that the challenge we have as data leaders is to make it easier for everyone to use our solutions
Yeah.
than to just go on their own.
Got it.
These
Make it easy
services
for
that
people to let you help them, right?
yeah, if not, if you're just trying, first thing when I came here to Intercorp and I said, okay, how am I going to govern this ecosystem? It's, you know, when you think about data governance, normally you think about technology and processes. But what happens when you establish, when you just set up some processes, that people don't think as valuable, as that are driving value for them, which is the hardest part of data governance, that it's hard to be linked to value. So you have to set up the data governance processes, and then you have to set up like auditing processes to ensure that people are executing the data governance processes you set up in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's like a very ungrateful job, and I didn't want myself being part of that, just
Right.
asking people to do something they don't want to do.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons we built our own data management platform, to make it easier for them, to make a platform that was very coupled to, we're using Google Cloud, so it has to be tightly coupled with the processing layer and to the storing layer. It was very lean, but it was compulsory. So you cannot publish data if you don't document some basic metadata of the table. You just can't use it. People won't be able to see it. So this is compulsory, but it's easy to do it, as easy as it can be.
Right.
And then if you do this once, then you the platform makes it easier for you as the technology to share data and to move the responsibility from you to the business. So I'm asking something for you, but in return, you are gonna be freed of the role of managing data and being the bottleneck of all the data needs of the company. So you have to do something, but you have something in return that it's rare, or it frees you more time than what I'm asking you in the first. So that's how we're trying to manage it here.
All right.